Good afternoon and welcome back to our Rex Fuels channel, where we discuss issues and trends facing the oil and gas industry. If you are new to the channel, kindly like, subscribe, and share to stay up to date with the current trends. We have with us today Dr. Khabat Ahnad, Deputy Manager of Blackpool Company. As an operator with strong industry relationships, Blackpool Company seeks a distinct set of competitive advantages in the oil business. Blackpool Company is involved in oil services, transportation, general trade, and construction contracting, as well as bitumen production. Hello and welcome.
Hello, good afternoon. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
No good, no bad. Thank you very much. Thank you for giving the time for this interview. Really appreciate it.
Yes, of course. It's a pleasure to interview you.
Thank you very much.
My first question to you is, crude oil prices are fluctuating in a range. Do you anticipate a significant increase or decrease in the near future?
Actually, as we know that, based on since February 24, 2020, invaded of Russia to Ukraine, the price of the crude oil started to increasing. And then still above $100 per barrel. According to the oil price forecast for as I read and they get information from their websites, from the different channels, from some researchers as well, they expected that the price of the crude oil from 2022 to 2015 is increased as the following. For this year, 2022, the price of crude oil almost ranges above $108, with average around, for example, estimated to the average price oil for the whole year 2022, around $29, $28 per barrel. The expectation should be for the from 2022 to 2030, the price of oil is ranged around $90 per barrel from this next 8 years. From 2020, 30 to 40, the price of crude oil increased again, based on the oil price forecast, up to $130 per barrel. By 2015, from 40 to 15, this long expectation for the future, the price increased more. For example, reach about more than $185 per barrel. I think the reason for this increasing of the price in the future, in the far future, if we can say far future, based on maybe some of the resources of the crude oil is getting to exhausted, and then it's difficult to find the cheap oil from the countries which producing oils. This makes the price of the oil increased day by day.
So it's going to keep fluctuating a little bit here and there.
I expect it to be increased since the war. Unfortunately, the war between Ukraine and Russia is continue, and no one they expect when it's going to be finished, and there is not expectation for how it's going to be. So based on the price of oil increased and the demand of the oil increased day by day as well.
Okay. My next question to you is, last week the price of furnace oil dropped. What effect would this have on the bitumen crude oil movement?
As I have some information and get some background about it, there is some link between the prices for the two products. However, as I mentioned in the first questions, due to this war, it's like between Ukraine and Russia, they have big impact on the economic in all over the world. For example, not just in the Europe and then for the East or Middle East, they have affected all the global of the planets. There is some limited of the resources, and then there is a relation between, yeah.
Okay. And my final question to you is, how do you see the bitumen demand in the near future?
As I hear from some researchers, some from the industrial websites, and based on our information that we have working in these sectors, hopefully, based on the common annual growth rates of the bitumens, as you know that the bitumen is like a daily used product, have been used in daily work. For example, without bitumen, you can't have the proper route to transport. You don't have a proper route to the airport, to the fly the airplanes, and then so on. Based on the CAGR common annual growth rate for bitumens, they expected that the price of the bitumens from 2022 to 2028, it means for the next 7 years or next 6 years in the future, the demand increased by the ratio of 3.8 percentages. It means as the price of bitumen based on this expectation is increased. For example, by 2020, sorry, the price of the bitumen is low, and the demand is what the total cost for the bitumen is around $45 billion per year. By 2021, the price increased to 51. And then based on this CAGR annual growth rates, the price of bitumens from 2022 to 2028 is reached to $67.14 billion. It means, based on this, the price of the bitumen increased in the near future, as I know that, based on the information that I gathered from the internet, from the industrial companies, and so on. And as you know that, the demand of the bitumen is increased day by day. As I mentioned that, it's a daily work. For example, is a main component for road paving and road construction. And then the future growth of the bitumens in the different sectors, for example, different products, chemical formulas, like for roofing, for primers, for coating, and this is the industrial processes from these sectors is increased year by year. This is caused also increase the price of the bitumen in the near future.
Thank you so much for your insight, and thank you for being here today.
Thank you very much for your time as well.
And thank you all for watching. Continue to show support by liking and subscribing to the channel. We'll see you soon.
Sure, of course. See you soon. Have a nice time. Take care.